day of the GPAC tournament. It is sure to bring even more excitement as teams fight for their pod championships in Orange City and Sioux City. Now Morningside, they had to fight out of the losers bracket in their pod. They'd have to get past Hastings to start the day. We'll pick things up in the bottom of the second inning. Sydney Peterson sends this one right back up the middle. Michael Ann Gray heads for home, and the Stangs lead 3-1. Into the bottom of the fourth inning we go now. Gray back at the dish, and she gets a hold of one. It's heading to center. It's back, and it's gone. The home run shoots Morningside to a 6-1 lead, and they'd win this one 9-1. So now the Mustangs need to beat Midland twice. We're looking at game one here. Pick up bottom four. Morningside down one. Morgan Nixon hammers this ball deep to opposite field, and it's out of here. Stangs lead this thing 2-1. And you know what? They would say the Stangs are rolling. However, top of the sixth inning, Amanda Schmaderer sends a ground ball to second. She's out at first, but a run scores, and we're tied at 2. Into extra innings we go. Warriors with a runner on first. This is hit to right field. Vanessa Boleslavsky makes the catch, fires to first, and doubles up the runner. What a throw from Boleslavsky. But in the 13th inning, 2 runs already in, and Roni Foote blasts one out of the park for a grand slam. And Midland ends Morningside's run, winning 8-2. So now we know Midland will be playing for the title. Up in Orange City, though, Mount Marty and Briarcliff went 1-1 yesterday, now facing each other to keep their seasons alive. Bottom of the first, Briarcliff's Kennedy Anderson sends a grounder up the middle. That gets Callie Billings home from third. It's a 2-0 lead for the Chargers. Not into the top of the third. Mount Marty responds. Abigail Page belts one deep out to the left field, and that one is a goner. The 2-run shot brings the Lancers out to a 3-2 lead. Briarcliff would tie it up in the bottom of the 5th with a run, but there would still be lots of free softball. In the 12th inning, though, the Lancers would get it done. Lilino Nahi gets the lucky one up the middle. Elizabeth McGill kicks it all the way from second to score, and that would do. Mount Marty wins in 12 innings, 4-3. Mount Marty then had to turn around quickly to face Northwestern in the pod championship. Lancers get some momentum in the top of the second when Elizabeth McGill belts a home run way out of the ballpark. It's a solo homer for the Lancers, and they take a 1-0 lead. But the Red Raiders, they would not be shaken. Here's Chloe Gallegos at the dish now. She floats one out to center field, and that allows plenty of time for 2 Red Raiders to come home and for Gallegos to get all the way to third. That makes it 2-1 now. Later on, Maddie Kavatek at the plate. She gets the bunt down, and watch out because here comes Gallegos sliding in safely, and the energy just keeps on building in Orange City as it's 3-1 Raiders. Bottom of the 5th inning now with 2 home runs on Wednesday. Hey, why not add another? Cameron Etherington just been on fire, rocketing this one past the wall. Northwestern wins 8-1, and they're going on to the championship series to face Midland. By the way, that 46th win you just saw, that's a new school record for Northwestern.